Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all you YouTubers, likers, subscribers, whatever you want to call yourselves. Buddies for PlayStation, anyone else I missed, Twitch, blah 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 blah, just the public. So I've had a couple people ask me to kind of do a video of like the medic guns. I think the best way to do this is just to just do an overview of the medic class and all the guns in general. And then the guns I feel that most people use, I'm just going to do a video on them. Maybe individually each weapon, maybe just all in one game use them. I'm just going to make this quick because I know a lot of people probably don't want to watch a 20-30 minute video. I never do. I try to like just zoom forward to what I want to see. So I'm not going to go through all the liking, subscribing. You guys want to like, you want to comment, you want to subscribe at the end or after or whatever before, you guys go ahead. I'm not going to do the whole spiel that if you don't do this or you don't do that in the next 5 seconds, your cat's going to die or you're going to have bad luck or some stupid shit. I don't do this for a living. I don't do this for a job. I do this for fun. I might start to do it more. I've had a couple people ask me to do things like this more, so, and I have a little bit of time to do it throughout the days. I just do it for fun, so yeah, we're just going to get right into it. Just one thing I want to clarify before I get into this. This video is opinion based. These aren't facts. This may not be true. May not work the same for you guys. It may not be the same. My great aspects might be terrible ones for you guys. You just have to try it. You just have to see how it plays for you and just go from there. But I'm just going to go on an overview of my opinion and what I feel is the best for how I play in the maps and what guns are good, where, how, what you get away with and what you won't get away with, so on and so forth. Okay, so we're just going to get right into it. So medic class, so for you guys that are on BF4, BF3, fuck whatever, BF1 still, and don't want to come to BF5 because you don't like medic or you don't like the way the game is or whatever, there's a bunch of shit, and we can talk about that some other time. The medic class in this game is like super overpowered. Like, it's OP if you have a squad with you. If you have a squad with you, you train in medics, buddy. There's no one taking you guys down. It's ridiculous. The revive is a little bit different. It takes like a second to revive, no paddles. It's like you go through a whole animation to revive. So you have two roles here. Your field medic is the healer trait and the swift air trait. You gain additional requisition for your squad by providing the bandages. You sprint faster when calling out to a down friend in need of a medic. So if you see someone that's down, spot them, run to them, you're running faster. Yes. Combat medic is what I used. I reach longer with the melee weapons. I don't really ever use melee weapons, so I don't even really know. I sprint faster when I'm at critical health. So when I'm taking damage or when I'm fighting and I want to get away because I feel I'm going to die, well, this helps. Specializations. So the specializations on the gun, every gun has specializations. So like you unlock all the specializations when you get to level 4 and you can reset them and so on and so forth. So when you reach level 1, you get the first specialization. Level 2, you get the second. Level 3, so on and so forth. When you get to 4, you get the fourth, and you can reset your specializations and fool around with them how you want. So these, for people that don't know, these are pretty much like heavy barrels, I guess you could say. Heavy barrels, muzzle brake compensators. You know all the attachments, you see it on the old battlefields. Muzzle brake, I already said that, sorry. Stubby, you know, potato grip or angled grip, shit like that. Right? This is kind of the same thing, essentially. Customization, pretty much your goldness or your camos and your sight, how you want what sights you want, whatever. Replace your weapon, that's all your weapons. And then your sidearms, so like all I use is Model 27 or the revolver. All I've been using is the revolver, and that's all I suggest anybody use, is the revolver and the Model 27. I used this Model 27 yesterday, it's fucking really good. The revolver has been here since day 1. 2 shots close, 3 shots, pretty much 4 shots, sometimes long range, whatever. It's 1-shot headshot from 28 or 25 meters, I'm not sure. The Model 27, on the other hand, is a way different headshot. It's like 80 meters or something, up to 80 meters, 1-shot headshot, or something like that. I just unlocked that yesterday. I'm not too sure. Melee weapons, same thing. Melee someone. So you got your smoke, and a frag grenade, and then the metaclass and incendiary grenade. Now, the frag grenade in this game is fucking garbage. I don't suggest anybody pick it up. Like, goes for everybody. This grenade is just trash. So, you throw it, and you see how long it takes in the little video clip there? Well, it takes longer in the game, even, like I feel. So, like, if you're one of those players that rush in, shoot, turn around, and run right back into it, and like kind of fuck with their head a bit, that's kind of what I do. Well, when someone throws a grenade at you, and you like run out, I'm so used to running out, and then running back in while the grenade is like half gonna blow up, and it blows up just in the nick of time for me not to take damage, and I'm already there, and that explosion kind of like blurs them right from you coming back into them. Well, this grenade, when you run in, when you run out, and you run back in, it's like it hasn't blown up yet, so you gotta wait, and then you're hesitating, and you're not knowing really what to do. Then by the time you run in and out 3 times, the 3rd time or the 2nd time you run in, the grenade blows up on you, so it's cool. So, and anyway, I hate this thing. Unless you shoot it, then it blows up instantly. Smoke grenade I use all the time because I use SMGs, it's a medic class, you need to cover that distance, right? You need to be close, medium, so you got snipers or whatever, people shooting at you with MMGs, you need that smoke to get in there. You need the smoke to help revive down enemies. It's a lot easier to have smoke just because the animation takes long. It's not like paddles, it's just revive now. The incendiary grenade, it's better than the frag grenade, I guess. It does damage on impact. It doesn't do a lot of damage, and it doesn't last very long. I guess you can throw it on like a dead body if you don't want a guy to get rezzed, but I don't use it, so I use the smoke. Moving on, med pouch, same thing. Bandages, you can heal on the go. You can throw them at teammates to help them heal. Give them an extra give them an extra med bag in the support or the assault, whatever. Medical crate, as it is, you throw it stationary. People can just run over and heal or pick up bandages, whatever. Get probably more points for that if you're all about points. BK the Shark. Smoke grenade rifle, same thing as the smoke grenades. The only thing better about this is it's a little bit quicker, so as you can see, when you shoot it, it smokes on impact. It doesn't have to throw it and then wait like a second or two before it smokes. AP mine I used to use, but I kind of found they were pointless. These aren't like a claymore or anything. They're not a one hit. I don't know why that video says that they're a one hit thing. I've never been one hit by these things. I've been 2 hit, or I've been hit by it when it's I've been killed by it when I'm already weak from shooting or whatever. But I rarely get killed by these. I get hit by them a lot, right? Run into a room, pops up in the air, boom, there's like 53 damage gone or something, but that's it. Moving on, appearance change. Well, that's just your appearance change. Anyway, we're going to get right into the guns here. Replace weapons. So we're going to start off with the number 1 gun. So for all you new people, you're going to come in here and you're going to use this gun because it's going to be the only one unlocked. And then you're going to use it and you're going to be like, fuck, this 10 is awesome. This 10 is way better than any other of these guns. I hate all these guns. I'm just going to use this. What you guys need to realize is the Sten is leveled up for you. So I don't know if it's level 10 automatically when you get it. I don't think it, I'm not too sure. But I know when you come in, you get all your specializations. So like when you first use this gun, it already has all these specializations for you. Like you don't it's not naked like every other gun. So like every other gun that you use at first is going to seem like shit until you level it up to at least level 4 and play with all the specializations like you want. So this gun right out of the gate is going to be an awesome gun because it has all its perks on it. Overall, this gun looks gorgeous, all gold, looks sweet. It's got the nice little kind of, I guess you can call it the red dot sight on it. Sometimes I'll use the red dot, sometimes I'll use the standard. The standard is better for like long range, it's a little bit more accurate, I guess, a little easier to see targets, but I do like the red dot. It's good close quarters. The gun is a great hip fire gun. Really love the Sten. I have no complaints about the Sten. The only complaint I have about the Sten, I guess, is, which it is what it is because that's just the way the gun is, it's 540 rounds per minute. So you're going to lose a lot of gunfights close quarters to a good opponent. If you're facing a good opponent that can aim and, you know, has a faster firing gun like a Suomi, even an MP28 or an EMP, but the main guns that you're going to see a good player use that you're going to get down by close quarters, the Type 100, the ZK, the M19, known as the Tommy gun, and the Suomi. So overall though, the Sten, dude, like if you guys are not sure and just want to like a casual, soft, like relaxed, good and consistent, very consistent gun, Sten. I'd rate this gun be a total like 7.58. I have no complaints about this gun. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. This is probably the most consistent weapon, I feel. It does good damage, and headshots with this thing are immaculate. They are key. Moving on, Suomi. So the Suomi is my favorite gun. My #1 favorite gun. It's got the fastest fire rate, 770 rounds per minute. I've got the perk on for an extended clip. Use the sling and swivels, so pretty much the sling and swivels rather than the quick aim. I used to use the quick aim a lot, but I switched. So what I found was happening was like I was running and I'd run into someone and I'd have a half a second delay before from running to shooting my gun. Well, this helps. The 15% faster shoot sooner after sprinting. The quick aim is 33% faster. Imagine that. But like I don't feel a big difference in the quick aim from being on to off of having the perk. So we just kept that off and we used the slings and swivels. So I really enjoyed that. This gun's recoil is a little bit haywire sometimes, and it's not. Like I said, see, it's not as consistent, but it's manageable. And when it's manageable, it's fucking tears. Like no person, there's nobody that is gonna come across me or cross you if you're a really good player and you have this in your hands and it's full level playing field, like, you know, one-on-one, your guys' aim is on par, headshot, whatever. This gun will go, they will go down, especially if you're just hip firing. This gun is a machine hip firing. It's a machine ADS. I can use this close range. I can use this medium range. I can almost use this far range. Almost. I mean, super hard to use at far range, but you have those 50 rounds in a clip, man, you can just spray like a motherfucker. You guys will love this gun. Try it, use it, get used to it, figure it out. It won't let you down. Moving on, rate this gun 9.5 to 10 out of 10. Moving on, MP40 is pretty much the same thing as the Sten. They're identical guns. Honestly, the only difference is I say the Sten. I feel the Sten is more accurate than this gun, and this gun is more accurate at hipfire than the Sten. So like ADS, Sten, hipfire, MP40. Same rate of fire, same clip. They both look beautiful gold. I use the standard cross sights on it. Just I feel this gun is a little bit better at like long range. Even though they're probably the same, but again, opinion. Try it out. You're not gonna not like this gun. Give this gun the same thing, 7.5, 8 out of 10. It's the Sten. The MP28, it's okay. I mean, it's not a bad gun. It's got 670 rounds per minute, 30 clips in a mag. Specializations are as goes, recoil buffer, a little bit of accuracy, custom stock, whatever, moving faster when I'm aim down sights. This gun, the thing about this gun is it's boring to use. It doesn't look great gold. It's just kind of a meh gun to me, right? I got a gold and I won't use it ever again. It's not as satisfying when you get a kill with it. It's a machine hip fire. It's a machine hip fire gun. It does great deal of damage up close. It has great rate of fire. It's not the greatest at long range. It's okay at medium range. Again, it's not as consistent. But I think like most of you guys will like it because like I don't hate this gun. I just find it boring to use. Rate this gun, I give it like a 6.5 to 7 out of 10 because it's just kind of boring. Moving on. The AMP, so like I haven't got this gold. This is the only gun I haven't got gold in this class. I like kind of was a noob, I guess, and didn't realize that you had to be level 10 in order to start unlocking the mastery assignment to get them gold, even though I got all the rest gold. I don't know, I wasn't paying attention or what, so I just left this gun. The gun's fine, there's nothing wrong with it. I put it the same thing with this, the MP28. It's a good gun. I would maybe say this gun is a little better than MP28, possibly. It's not as maybe good as hipfire, but it's like a balanced gun for aiming down sights, medium, close, long. But overall, it's a good gun. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. You guys want to use it, give her. Again, the same thing. Not as satisfying. It's not as nice. Yeah. You guys can try it. Don't try it. I won't use any of these guns. The MP28, the AMP, or the MP34, which I'm next going to talk about. they're just the biggest thing with them is they're just not satisfying. They're they're all good guns. They good hip fire, but they're just not rewarding, and I just don't like that feeling. Got to play a little bit different with them too. Moving on, if I had to rate that, same thing, 6.5 to 7. MP34. So this gun here, it's sad, but it's true. This is, to me, my favorite. Like, this is probably one of the nicest gold guns in the meta class. It looks absolutely beautiful. But this gun has such a slow rate of fire. You got to play like such a passive bitch with this. Unless, like, but the other thing about this gun, the hip fire on this, it's slow, but I feel that it's more accurate. It's way more accurate. It does a little bit more damage as well, as you can see there. It has a little bit higher damage. It's got a slow rate of fire, but like it tears. Medium, long. It's so accurate and so stable. You can easily like take someone out at range. It's beautiful that way. I will never use it though. My game style, I just need a faster fire rate gun. It's got a decent magazine, 32 rounds, 514 rounds per minute. The other thing about this gun is the sight. So like, I don't like this sight. You can see at the bottom the reticle. I don't like that. I feel I'm restricted with being able to see. I don't know. I just don't like that sight. Same thing, 6.5 to 7 out of 10. I put in the same class as this, MP28, EMP, MP34. I'll never use these guns. This gun here is by far, though, the shittiest one in the meta class for me, though. It's so slow, but it hits hard with the hip fire. Moving on. The M19, otherwise known as a Tommy gun. So this gun here, like, I have real mixed feelings about it. I love this gun and I hate this gun, and like I hate it more than I love it, to be honest. It's the recoil pattern doesn't even make fucking sense. It's all over the place. It does what it wants sometimes. It's a hip fire god though. Like, it's got good rate of fire. The ammunition, as you can see, the drum is 50 rounds per minute. My specializations are as goes. It's a good gun when it works. You can easily drop 100 bombs with this gun all fucking day. Most and 80% of the people that use this gun swear by this gun, like won't use anything else. You see a lot of competitive players using this gun. It's this gun that they use. I don't know, it just doesn't work for me. A lot of those players that you do use this gun though, you'll notice they have their field of view like maxed out, and pretty much the field of view is, for people that don't realize, field of view is kind of something that you can make the game feel and look more like Battlefield 4, 3, hardline, whatever, however you kind of want to make it feel. So pretty much essentially what it does is it widens your view or shrinks your view. So when things come closer to you, it feels like you're running slower. Things are further away, it feels like you're running faster to bring those objects to where they actually are, if that makes sense. Your recoil is also visually different. There's still recoil on your gun, but it's visually different because, again, you're lacking and making up for the distance things seem when they're not as far as they seem. It's hard to explain. I'll show you guys in part 2 of a video here. Yeah, that's all I can really say about that field of view. It's just difficult to explain. But this gun overall, rating it, like it's definitely better than the most of the guns, obviously, like the MP40, the Stan M, EMP, MP28, MP34. So like I'm gonna give this like a 7.5 to 8, just because like I've dropped 100 bombs with this gun before. I've done really well, and sometimes it just like fucking lets me down, and it's so inconsistent, and it really pisses me off. But overall, you guys try it, you probably like it. Moving on, ZK. So like ZK was dropped in an update. The ZK is fucking amazing, man. The ZK is right up there with the Suomi, in my opinion. I love the ZK. It's got a bipod for like if you're just, want to play a little bit passive, or you're like defending an objective and watching people come in from choke points, man. Bipod up, those long medium range shots, dude. This gun fucking tears. 30 rounds. It's got high rate of fire, 720, and then you have these specializations there. So like you get the rapid fire and you get the faster bullets, make it easier to hit people at distance. Dude, I love this gun, you guys. I can't stress this enough. Like, I don't know what I would choose over this. It's the Xiaomi or the ZK. It's one of the two. The recoil pattern on it, it's consistent. That's what I really like about this gun. It's not like up, down, left, right, all around. Like, that's how I feel with the Tommy gun. And a little bit of the Xiaomi, but the Xiaomi not near as bad as the Tommy gun for me. But this gun's recoil pattern makes sense. It does it all the time. It pulls to the left and goes up a little bit. So up and left is kind of what you're controlling a bit. And like, I really love it. Drop 80, 90, 100 kills with this gun all the time. All the infantry maps. It's a great close quarters gun. It's a great hip fire gun. It's a great medium range gun. You'll notice you get a headshot or two. It's like, the next bullet shot, leg, toe, pinky, wherever, they're fucking dead. People line up, you just spray it, and it's 3 triple, quadruple, double kills all day with this gun. It's a great gun. 9.5 to 10 out of 10 with this gun. Moving on, I'm not going to do the DMRs, snipers, whatever you want to call it. The MAB 38, so the MAB 38 was dropped in a update as well. I guess you can call all these update things DLC guns, but they're just free to everybody because they fucked up the last game or whatever they did. I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to that. This gun's really good. I used this for the first time like 2 weeks ago or something. This gun's awesome. I used the standard cross sight on it. Hits super hard at distance, I feel. Hits super hard. You hit one headshot, it's like a body shot or two after, they're dead. Has a good rounds per minute, 600. The only shitty thing is the 20 rounds in a mag. I mean, they do have a perk here, as you can see, the extended magazine, but then you gotta suffer getting the improved accuracy and the recoil buffer, the ported barrel. But overall, the gun's awesome. You can get like 3 kills maybe with 20 rounds. I've gotten about 3 kills with 20 rounds. Hard, but it's doable. 2 is usually the thing. It's great at close, it's great at medium, and it's great at long. There's not a whole lot of recoil on it. It's super accurate. It hits super hard. That scope helps you get the headshots easy. It's a great hip fire weapon, man. Like, anybody that I was like, bro, you guys gotta use the MAB 38, dude, when I was using it. This thing is actually a beast. They used it, they loved it. So you guys try it out. I'm sure you're gonna like it. Moving on to Type 100. Again, mixed feelings about this gun. Same thing with the Tommy. I don't like this gun at all, though, to be honest. Like, I've come to a point where I just do not like this gun. I totally disagree with this. As you can see, the damage drop off. It is a weak gun. Mind you, it's got 720 rounds per minute. It's got 30 bullets in a magazine. It's fucking so accurate for the rate of fire, and it's got no recoil. And some of you guys will be like, how the fuck is that possible? 720 rounds per minute, it's got no recoil. Try it. Trust me, it's got no fucking recoil. I don't even know what it's going to look like on a bipod. I don't think it can get any better. It's that stable. It's so accurate. The only shitty thing is the damage, and like, as little as it looks or the damage drop off, I feel it's huge. Like, I don't think they should really touch this gun though, just because like the rate of fire and how stable and accurate it is, and it's a great hip fire gun. You won't lose, like, you can't really lose. I guess you'll lose to like maybe a Xiaomi or a ZK, maybe a Tommy, but like, this gun is up there with those hip firing because it's actually a better hip fire gun than most of those. I think I feel like it's a better hip fire gun than most of those, but it's super weak. When I was doing the challenges to get this gold, some of them were like over 30 meters kill, blah, 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 right? And like, yeah, sometimes I'd be getting 3-4 headshots on a dude and I can't get the kill. So it is weak. And when I got a gold, I put it down. I never used it since. So if I had to rate this gun, I would give it like a 7, a 6.57. So the guns I will never ever use, or as goes, the Type 100 I will never use. The MP34 I will never use. The EMP I'll never use, and the MP28. Now, that's just me, okay? All these specifications and all these like opinions are opinion based. These are not facts. This is for me, and this is for how I play and the maps I play. I'm an infantry player, so I should be using an SMG, and I'm close quarters usually. I love the SMGs. I love the medic guns. There's nothing wrong with the medic class. There's no gun in here that is absolute shit that you just can't use, right? Like, I can use every gun, I just choose not to because I don't want to change up my playstyle because it's just boring. So getting them gold was fun to a point. So that's the other thing about this. Like, I have a legitimate opinion about these because I have all these guns gold. The only one I don't have gold is the EMP. I just said fuck it. But you could take this as a grain of salt or take it as whatever you want, but I don't think anybody's gonna like dislike all these guns. You can't really. It's just not possible. If you dislike all these guns, you're just not a good player. And I say that in the nicest way because these guns are overpowered. Some of these guns are really overpowered. So anyway, that's pretty much the medic class and the medic guns, guys. I'm gonna go over these guns in another video. Like, I'm gonna use them in a match. So like the guns I'm gonna use to show you, the Type 100. I might use the MAB, I might not, but I'm gonna use the Type 100 for you guys because it's a well-known and a well-used gun by a lot of people. The ZK, same thing. It's a well-known and a well-used gun by a lot of people, so I'm gonna use that. The Tommy gun, the same thing. A lot of people fucking love this gun. I don't know why, I don't know how, whatever. But I'm gonna use it, show you. Like, a lot of people love this gun. I'm not gonna use the MP34. You don't ever see it. I'm not going to use the EMP, you don't ever see it. I'm not going to use the MP28, you don't ever see it. The MP40 I'm going to use, the Xiaomi I'm going to use, and the Sten I'm going to use. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6, maybe 7 weapons I'm going to use in a part 2 video of this. And you guys tell me what you think. Anyway, that's pretty much it. That's just a couple people wanted to know what I thought, and I thought this was just the best way to do it. So thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching. If you guys liked it, you guys can like it, subscribe, comment it below, whatever you want to say, you can say. I don't take anything personally, don't take anything serious. Like I said, I do this for fun, doesn't give a shit about what goes on about it. So if you guys want to see anything different, like if you want to see a specific gun with a full game or how I can do with the full game, let me know. I'll get a clip, I'll put some clips together for you guys. I'll do whatever you guys want. I'm gonna start doing YouTube videos a little more just because I've had a lot of people asking me for it, so that's what I'm gonna kind of start doing. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for tuning in. You guys have yourself a fantastic day, week, year, month, whatever. Love you guys. Peace out. See you at the next one.